Hi everyone, this is Neel Raithatha, consultant audiologist and director of ClearWax. Thank you for joining me in my latest video using the WAXscope, and I'm using our size 2 teardrop specular here. And this is the patient's left ear, and the wax in both ears is quite dry and stubborn. And there's a bit of skin laterally, you can see it there, it's reflective, so I've just turned down the brightness. So the outer layer of skin, the epidermal layer, contains a protein called keratin, so you may have come across keratin when it's associated with your fingernails and hair strands, but we also have it in the epidermal layer of skin, and it's a very highly reflective protein. So we just turn on the brightness there. So if you've got wax, so if you get a glare like that, you can be rest assured that there's a lot of dead skin content. So this wax is a bit deeper, it's probably about halfway in. It's very dry, so I'm going to apply some medical grade olive oil spray in there. Just enough to soften the surface, and it'll help me get some grip and purchase. So guys, if you're especially from Canada interested in the WAXscope, we've just had so many emails in the last week. We are in the process of getting it registered with Health Canada. So it's MDEL, so I'm guessing it's pronounced Medel or MDEL registration. So we will be in touch. I know a lot of you are on our mailing list, but so we are actively working on that. So just a bit of dry stubborn wax at the roof. Now I'm going to go back in, I'm going to increase the brightness now because obviously the wax is removed, there's no reflection, and we're going to get a good view of the patient's eardrum. Stunning optics there. Quite a bendy ear canal, so the anterior canal wall to the left is quite prominent. They've got a quite a sharp second bend. So this is the patient's right ear. I would say this is semi-occluding, whereas the left side was occluding. In the distance, we can just see some of the eardrum. But again, we've got this highly reflective keratin, so I've just brought the brightness down again. And adjusting the brightness is really, really straightforward. There's a little slider on the ClearWax app. We've also got a slider for the focus. With the focus, if you have the pro version of our ClearWax app, you can double tap and it'll autofocus. It's nice and easy. Just going to bring this through. So I've not put any oil at the moment, but I think I am going to put some oil in a bit later. So this wax is probably halfway in, 2/3 way in. So I've just increased the brightness, there's less reflection. Just going to kiss the surface. I think it is a bit stubborn, so do I manage to? Yeah, I managed to release it. And that came out in a nice chunk, I think. And then there's a bit of dead skin just here. This is the junction of the first and second bend. It's where the cartilage meets the bone. So just going to remove some of that. And then there is a bit, it's not visible at the moment, it's a bit of a blind spot. So when you enter someone's ear, posteriorly to the back, so in the case of the right ear, to the left-hand side, just past the first bend is where the arc is, where the bend occurs. You can get some hidden wax there, and there was a bit of dry hidden wax there, which we removed as well. That was a bit more stubborn, actually. I had to put some oil. Eardrum looks nice and healthy. So we got some dry skin. So just opening up the ear a little bit more. Quite a narrow entrance. I could have used potentially a size 1 specular here, but I managed with a size 2, so it's no problem, and it's completely comfortable for the patient. So one of the symptoms was they had dry, itchy ears, so I just wanted to get as much dry skin away. And you'll see that stubborn piece of wax in a moment, so we're just angling the specular down. There's a bit of a, there wasn't a huge erosion, but most of our ear canal kind of dipped down and come back up again. You can see it, I'm using, I think, 17 gauge here, and it's just too adhered. So just a squirt, not too much oil, just enough to coat this part. We don't want to fill up the whole ear canal. And that's just going to soften the surface, enable me to get a better suction grip. And then you'll see in a moment it comes away. So at the moment, it's sliding it further in. So I'm just going to get that grip. So I've just found a piece there. And I think I'm going to mop up a little bit on the front part of the ear canal. Well, I think that's done. So hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Take care, keep well, speak soon.